Hello, this is Vanessa Krishi Raja, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Shakti College of Arts and Science for Women, Otinchitram. Today we will discuss about the looping statements in C. There are three looping statements available in C. The first one is for loop statement, which is already discussed in some other video. The next one is while loop statement. That is what we will see detailedly in this session. The next one is do while statement. That part we will discuss in some other video. Okay, the while loop is it's nothing but it will execute the statement, or it will execute the task, whatever the task we will define inside the while loop, it will execute. Before that, it will check the condition. Once the condition is true, then only it will execute the body of the part. Otherwise, it won't allow the control to the inside the while loop statement. That is the main concept here. Here I have mentioned the syntax of the while loop. Syntax is nothing but the formula of the programming language. Whatever the formula we want to, how we have to construct the programming language, we have with the help of syntax only we can construct. That is the formula of the program. In another way, if we want to tell about the syntax, while condition, curly braces or double bracket. Within the double bracket, we have to mention the statements, whatever the statements or whatever the task we want to explain or we want to do repeatedly n number of times, then we have to define inside the while loop double bracket. That is the thing here I want to discuss. Here I have draw a diagram, that is flow chart of the while loop. The first upper part I mentioned the while condition, that is I put it in condition box, that is decision box. Inside the decision box I mentioned condition. If the condition is true, then only it will execute the code block. Otherwise, it won't execute the code block. If the condition is false, then it will come out of the block and it will skip the code block and it will go out of the loop. If the condition is true, then the code block will execute n number of times. If the condition meets its requirement, it will execute. If the condition is false, then it will jump. Here I mentioned the sample program of while loop. Simple program I written here. The first line is hash include stdio.h, that is hash include predefined preprocessor, that is include the standard input output header file include here. First line it will include all the preprocessor, that is library file it will include, input output files it will include here. The next line is void main, that is main function does not return any value. That is the meaning of the void main function. Inside the main function I declared a variable a. A is a integer data type variable, and also I initialize the value 1, that is variable a equal to 1. The initial value of the variable a is 1. The a variable is a integer data type. It will accept only the whole numbers. That is the meaning of the int a equal to 1, semicolon. I put a semicolon because a semicolon denotes the end of the line. So whatever the part I mentioned here in green color, it is a declaration part in C programming language. The next line I have written while a less than 5. I put a less than 5 inside the brackets. So after I close the bracket, I didn't put the semicolon because the while part is still, it is continuing, it is not closed, it is, I didn't complete the while loop part with the semicolon. Instead of semicolon, I opened a double bracket. Within the double bracket only, or within the curly braces only, I am going to write the printing statement, that is print the file. Here I mentioned only welcome and /n inside the double quotation. So whatever the line we want to print, we have to give within the double quotation, and printf means print the file. That is the meaning of printf. And after completion of the printf statement, I put again the semicolon. That is the printf, it's completed, the sentence is completed, the statement is completed. The next statement I put a plus plus, that is I have to mention the increment part of the loop. So whatever the looping concept we will discuss, we have to keep it in mind in three parts, that is initial part. If we want to make a perfect loop, then we have to focus three parts, that is initial part, then the condition part, then another one is, that is the last one is increment or counting part, that is increment part I put. Here I mentioned a plus plus. The a plus plus is a postfix increment. Here I want to mention the postfix. We will discuss about what is prefix and what is postfix in some other video. Okay, a plus plus is a postfix increment part, and after that I put a semicolon, that is the completion of the line. And then that is the simple sentence only, simple program only I have written here. Then I just want to execute the same program, and whatever the output here I displayed here. And the C online editor only I just typed and I execute the program, simple program. It will come 4 times, it will print welcome, 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 4 times it will print. /n I have mentioned, /line means new line. So once the welcome is printed, next the cursor should move to the next line, that is the meaning of /n. So 4 times it is printed because a is less than 5 only I have mentioned, I didn't mention a less than or equal to 5. So it is only a is 1 to 4 times it is executed. Once the a become 5, then the condition it is not at all supported, because of the condition a less than 5 only it will execute. If the a become 5, then it is not condition is false, so it will come out of the loop. Once the loop is completed, then it will then the program is end. So that's all. Here I mentioned the program and also the output of the program. I hope everybody will clear about the C programming while loop part. We will discuss some other interesting topic in next video. Thank you.